Unlike the generally accepted meaning, upcycling does not involve riding a bike in the hills. It means making new things out of discarded old rubbish. Hello, I'm Paul, the geriatric gardener, and before you accuse me of being discarded old rubbish, let me show you some of the things I've made out of that very material here for my garden. I had a model railway at my old house, and when we moved, my son kindly dismantled it, which left me with a load of sun dealer board. Now, sun dealer board is quite a soft material which goes wet if you leave it out in the rain, so I haven't actually found a use for it yet. Maybe I'll break it up and compost it. And then there's a load of what used to be called in my day 2B1. I don't know what the metric equivalent of it is, but it is proving to be extremely useful. How about this bird table? The upright is made from 2 lengths of 2B1 glued together, and the platform and roof sections are more 2x1 with their edges glued together. The roof ridge tiles are a length of garden cane, and the hook comes from an old coat hanger. I found some spare fencing planks of treated timber in the roof space of the garage, and these together with 2B1 have allowed me to make this compost bin. I learned a very important lesson making this. There are 6 planks on either side, there are 4 sides, and each plank has 4 screws. That's 96 holes to drill and 96 screws to screw in. That meant swapping the bit in my one and only cordless drill nearly 400 times. I managed to find a cordless screwdriver at Aldi for just $14.99 and saved all those changes. The drill stayed being a drill and the screwdriver stayed being a screwdriver. Next on the upcycling list is a lamp I got from IKEA. I've always hated this piece of trendy Swedish design, but my late wife liked it. She used it as a reading lamp for many years. I've already stripped it out and I'll use the LED light unit as a spot lamp over my workbench. I rather like the high-tech fins on the heatsink. I think the shade might make a rather nice stainless steel wall-hanging plant pot. So here goes. First, I need to drill a hole in the shade. I use a centre punch to make a guide for the drill bit. We had a big garden in France, and there were hedges to clip more than 50 yards away from the nearest power point. So I accumulated a lot of cable which sits around in the garage in a bundle and needs untangling every time I use it. Why I never bought a drum reel for it I will never know. So to satisfy my new ever so efficient self, I went to B&Q to get one. There was a shelf full of cable drums, but they were all loaded with cable. I asked an assistant if they had any empty ones, and the answer was no. So I turned to my trusty friend at Amazon and found this one for just £11.41. Sadly, the very same item today will cost you £18.99. And if you want one, click on the link below, which will take you to my website for full details. And whilst you're clicking away, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It costs nothing, and you'll be the first to know when I release my next video. Right, hole drill, plug fitted, let's put it up. I've nothing to put in it at the moment, but it won't come to any harm up there. Now for the stand. Have you any idea what I can do with that? If you have, answers on an email please to paul@gardennotebook.club. There'll be a prize for the best suggestion, and I'll try to make it. Thank you, IKEA, and whilst you think about that, here's some Swedish folk music to listen to. It's called Björnen sover, which means the lion sleeps. Goodbye, and thank you for watching.